Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a little mini haul. I'm going to be showing you the 10 latest plants that have made it into my home while we've been in quarantine. Fun times. I've been trying to really put a lid on my online plant shopping, and I feel like it's been going okay, but I have also been going in person and buying plants, so I kind of feel like that defeats the purpose. And I have been doing it safely. I've been social distancing, masks on, trying to avoid crowds, so I have been doing it safely. Don't come at me. But I have been, getting plants, and so I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of what I've been getting. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so the most recent plant that has made it to my house was from Gabriella Plants. I love that place. I love it. I love it. And it is this Syngonium confetti, not splash. And obviously you guys can see it's called a Syngonium confetti because it literally looks like someone just sprayed pink confetti on these beautiful leaves. I currently have her in quarantine because she just came in earlier this week, so I haven't really put her in with my other plants. I still have to kind of spray her out for any pests just in case. But this beauty is just a showstopper. Okay, the next plant that I want to show you guys is you can kind of see her already, it's this beautiful Calathea sabrina, I think it's called. Yes, I always get her confused with the one that looks very similar to this, which is like the Calathea Warzowski, I can't pronounce names to save my life, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me there. Yeah, but I believe this is the Calathea sabrina. I also got her in from Gabriella Plants from a different order from the Syngonium. I love Calatheas. I know have a pretty bad rap from being very diva-like, and I totally agree, but I do think that they get a bad rap from that. And I have a good amount of Calatheas in my home, and yes, you can see they are going to get brown edges. Like, it is just what it is. I give my Calatheas filtered water and lots of humidity, and I still get these edges, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? So I just love this guy. I love how soft and velvety the leaves are. I am 100% a leaf petter, and I have to try and keep this plant away from me because I will just sit here and like stroke it. I know, ooh, WTF is wrong with me. Okay, so we're gonna keep going with this Calathea streak here. This little guy is so tiny and so freaking cute. It did have a bunch of like really bad dry baby leaves on it. There's another one on here that I should take off, but this next guy is a tiny just dirt flying everywhere. It's fine, it's my life now. I have no idea what the name of this is. I've seen it as a black rose Calathea and like a Calathea dotty, but I'm not 100% sure on what it actually is called. I just picked it up at a nursery. It was just for like a couple bucks, and it did have a bunch of little like baby dry leaves, and it did have like a new growth coming in, so I thought, okay, maybe with just a little rehab, a little more humidity, keeping it pretty moist might, kind of bring it back from being so darn crispy. But I absolutely love the colors on these. Like, she's beautiful, like she's absolutely stunning, and I love dark leaves like this. It just, I can't. Okay, so again, still going on this Calathea streak here. This is another type of Calathea. I believe this is the Calathea rosapicta. Sure, we're gonna go with that. Again, I just love Calatheas. I think they're so beautiful. There's not really much more that I can say about them. I don't have this specific type of Calathea in my collection, and the rosy specks on these leaves are just gorgeous, and the shape is just so cute. I feel like this plant is super elegant, even with the brown tips. Yes, even with those, she's an elegant beesy. And I just, you know, can't get enough of them. So anytime I see any kind of calathea or anything in the calathea family that I don't have in my collection, I immediately am drawn to them. So I will 9 out of 10 pick them out and most likely bring it home because I have a problem, and that's just how it is, and we are just, you know, gonna move past that. Okay, we're gonna move away from calatheas. I know you're probably tired of me talking about how great they are, so I'm gonna move on. This guy, or the next guy, is an alocasia boa. I believe it's what it's called. She's a little droopy because she needs some water, so just ignore that. She just gave me a whole new leaf here. As you can see, I'll use my face there for you to see. She just like popped up with that recently, so it seems like where I have her, she's pretty happy. I also got this lady from Gabriella Plants, really well wrapped. There was a little bit of leaf damage on this one, as you can see, but you know, it's fine. I expect that. I think this guy was an unfurling leaf when they shipped him over, and he never really recuperated. So I'm just letting him be because he seems fine. Like, he seems like he's unwrapped a little bit more. I don't know what he's doing. He's a little funky, but you know, whatever, dude. Do you, you know? The next plant I'm going to show you guys, I recently just got it like couple days ago. We went to one of my local nurseries here in the Bay Area, and they had these beautiful crocodile ferns, which I have been wanting for so long. I just think the foliage, like the leaves on this guy, are just beautiful. I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him. I'm still learning on how to take care of this guy. So I have him in a pretty well lit area. And I'm just, you know, trying to figure out how moist he likes to be, because I feel like a lot of ferns are very different with the moisture level that they want to be in. So I have to figure this guy out still. I'm trying to give him a lot of humidity, but he is just an absolute gorgeous unit. My next plant that I brought in from a local nursery is in Aglaonemia Maria. Aglaonemia. Is it Chinese evergreen? Is that the same thing? I think it is, right? Anywho, it's one of those. It's the Maria variety. This foliage is to die for. It does have a flower right here. She was already producing that when I got her, and then since I've had her, she's been giving me a new one here, a new little bud, and I do have new leaves coming in. You can kind of see this point here, and there are a couple leaves here that were not here before, so she's definitely given me some new leaves. I've also had to chop off, as you can see here and here, I've had to chop off some leaves that were yellowing, which is okay. Plants are gonna do that, especially when they go from like the most optimal environment at a nursery and then they come to a home where it's not like that at all. So I mean, I'm not upset about it. She's still flowering, she's producing new leaves, it's totally fine. I'm not upset about it at all. But she is gorgeous, and it's just such a striking foliage to have at home. Every time I walk into my bedroom, my eye immediately gets drawn to her because she's just so beautiful. Okay, so moving right along, I just watered her before I started this video, so she's dripping all over the place. So it's this, right, let me remember, is it an angel veal plant? I think that's what it's called. She's a little sad right now. I think I let her dry out too much. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck she likes. I have her in pretty bright light, and she did give me a bunch of new growth. You can kind of see like these little baby leaves up here. So I think that was making her pretty happy, but then I think I let her dry out too much is the issue, I think. So I hope that if I keep her moist enough that she will recoup, or at least be happy again as she once was, as I once remember her to be. But I genuinely think that that's what's going on. I don't see any pests, even though it's really hard.
Oh God, I see pests.
Oh, goodness gracious. How the heck am I supposed to clean this? Like, I just see so many spider mites on this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have her close to any of my other plants, so I'm not worried about it spreading, but I'm just upset that there are so many spider mites on here when I had just looked like a couple days ago. I am going to try to save her. I'm not just going to chuck her out. I believe in giving plants a chance and trying and fighting for them. So I am going to spray her out and hopes that she recovers. I'm so upset. Okay guys, thank you for sticking with me. We're down to the last two plants. I'm going to just try and go through these really quick. The next plant that I have purchased, this guy is from Steve Sleeves. It is a jewel orchid. I'm not 100% sure on the name of the type of jewel orchid this is, because I know there's like a different variety of those, but this guy specifically was one of the more easier jewel orchids to take care of. She is recuperating from shipping. She did have a couple of leaves that are kind of falling off here, but she also has some new leaves coming in. I don't think that I'll be able to show you because my camera's not that great quality, but that little thing right here, that is a new leaf coming in. So she seems like she's recuperating okay, minus just dropping those little leaves, which is fine. Damage is gonna happen when you have plants being shipped. It makes sense, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I love rehabbing plants, to be honest. I know it can be a pain in the butt, but if you have the space and the time and the patience and the love to give, it is definitely fun to rehab plants, I think. So I'm not upset about it. And she seems like she's bouncing back okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to see her grow out. I think she's such a beautiful little weird plant. Okay, very last plant, I promise. We're gonna go back with the Syngonium family. I'm kind of obsessed. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. But the last plant I'm going to show you guys is my Syngonium Mary. So this guy is just a little bit more darker foliage than just like your typical Syngonium. I love, again, the colors are beautiful. The stems are all kind of reddish as well, with like some hues of red. I do have some new leaves coming in, as you can kind of see right here. So I'm really excited just to see this guy fill out a little bit more. Not much to say about Syngoniums. I just think they're so cool. Like the shape of their leaves, the color of the leaves, the varieties that you can have. They're super easy to take care of. They do well in like different varieties of lights. So I just think, you know, they're kind of fun to have, and I really just love them, and I've been wanting a Mary too. Okay guys, that is it for my most recent purchases. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and just watching this video through if you have made it this far. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.